Hello students, so now we are into the second part of trigonometry. You have learnt about trigonometric ratios. Now we have to know the values of certain angles which are known to us, or you can say that we should know the values by heart or on our own. So what are those values? Like we have to know the values of sin 30, like I can tell sin 30 is 1 by 2. If somebody tells cosec 45, then it is root 2. Somebody tells tan 45, it is 1. So now the problem is that these values will come to you, you will know these values when you start doing sums based on these values. So gradually it comes. So at the initial stages, it is very important for you all to learn how to make a trigonometric table, which you can do in 2 minutes. Maximum 2 minutes. Initially you will take 2 to 3 minutes, and later on you can do even faster. You should learn to make the complete trigonometric table. So I have the trigonometric table ready over here, it's blank. What are the values or known values which we should know is, we should know a 0 degree value, 30 degree value, 45, 60 and 90. These values we should know on our own. So what we do is, and then we should know the value of sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. Alright, what I mean to say, you should know the value of sine 30, you should know the value of sine 45, you should know the value of tan 30 and so on. All these values you should know, but initial stages when you are starting and beginning trigonometry, it is difficult for you to learn it by heart. So what you do is, you first learn to make the trigonometric table, then through the process of making sums, you will come gradually, you will start knowing like tan 60 is root 3, tan 30 is 1 by root 3 and so on, because you will be in practice. But there is a trick to know these values or to make this table. What we do is, we know that anything starts with 0, so sine starts with 0, alright, and ends with 1. So sine value we have known now. Sine value we have known now. I will take another pen. Sine value we have known now. Alright, so sine starts with 0 and ends with 1. Alright, so these two values already you know that the table, anything starts with 0 and let us assume that it ends with 1. So then what happens, you should know the three values. These three values you should learn by your memory. Sine 30 is 1 by 2, sine 45 is 1 by root 2, sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Now sine and cos are complementary reciprocal. That means if sine 90 is 0, then cos 0 is, if sine 90 is 1, then cos 0 will be 1. That means we have to reciprocate. That means cos 0 I have written equal to sine 90, which later on in my other videos, if you will see the complementary angle relationship, you will know how. But at present you should know how to make the table. So now it is easy. Now I put root 3 by 2. That means I am writing the sine table only reversed. Now 1 by root 2. Now this 1 by 2 goes there, this comes here, now this will come here. So it is easy. That means once again I tell you, you have to write sine 0 as 0 and sine 90 as 1. These three values you should only remember. Sine 30 is 1 by 2, sine 45 is 1 by root 2 and sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Then once you have written sine this way right to left, you should write cos left to right. That means sine 90 value comes here, sine 60 value comes here, sine 45 here, sine 30 here and sine 0 here. Now these are the values of cos. Now you know that sine by cos is tan, because sine theta if I say is p by h, and cos theta if I divide is b by h. So p by h divided by b by h, h cancelled. So sine theta by cos theta will be equal to p by b, and p by b means what? It is equal to tan theta. So we can now easily get the value of all the values of tan. We just have to divide sine and cos. So sine 0 by cos 0 is equal to tan 0. So 0 by 1 will be 0. 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by, so 2 is cancelled. So 1 by root 3, that means tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. Now these are same thing divided, 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2, that means it is 1. Then 2 root 3 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2, 2 cancelled. So we are left with root 3 by 1. So we write it like this. And 1 by 0 is undefined. Undefined sign is like this. Alright. Once you know tan, instead of going for sec and cosec and sec, you can just reverse cot, because tan and cot are not only reciprocals, they are complementary reciprocals. That means cot 0 is equal to tan 90, cot 30 is equal to tan 60. So, I am just writing this reverse. What value? The tan value. So, we have got this table, right? Now, we always know sine and cosec. Sine and cosec are sine and cosec are reciprocal of each other. That means sine theta is p by h and cosec theta is h by p. So, h by p means what? We have to reverse, that means this is p by h, that means if I know sine 30 is 1 by 2, then cosec 30 will be 2 by 1, which I write as 2, this I write as root 2 by 1. So, I leave the denominator 1 like this, this is 2 by root 3, reciprocal of 1 also we know it is 1, 1 by 1 if I reciprocate. Here there is a problem, cosec 0 and sine 0. Sine 0 is 0, I can write it as 0 by 1. So, if I reciprocate, then it becomes 1 by 0, which is undefined. Now, you do not have to worry for sec. Sec either it is reciprocal of cos, or we can write cosec and sec are complementary reciprocal. That means, I can write cosec like this, sec like this, sec 0 is equal to cosec 90, like this I can write. So, this completes your trigonometric this completes your trigonometric table. How you go about the table, this completes your trigonometric table. So, if we do it fast, then what we have to do, sine 0 is 0, sine 90 is 1, then these three values if you know, 1 by 2, sine 30 is 1 by 2, sine 45 is 1 by root 2, sine 60 is root 3 by 2, then cos will be just written reverse order of sine. That means right to left, then left to right, that way we have to follow. And then tan, we have to divide sine and cos. Once you get tan, you write cot in a reverse way, isn't it? Tan you have written this way, and cot you have written the opposite way. Did you understand? And then sine and cosec are what? Reciprocal. Sine is p by h, cosec is h by p. So, if sine 30 is 1 by 2, cosec 30 will be 2 by 1. If sine 45 is 1 by root 2, cosec 45 will be root 2 by 1. If sine 60 is root 3 by 2, cosec 60 will be 2 by root 3. And then if sine 90 is 1, cosec will be also h by p, p by h is 1, then h by p also will be 1, because if you write it this way, you can take sine 90 is 1 by 1. So, h by p is 1 by 1. So, here p by h also will be 1 by 1. So, this way once you memorize this, then you will be able to do a lot of formula. First you should learn to make the trigonometric table. Later on, when you are working out sums, then you will be able to get the values. Alright, and then what type of, the first thing which comes as sum is that find out the values. So, find out the values like evaluate, a very short question I am giving you, evaluate. Suppose a question comes like this, evaluate. Question number 1 is sine square theta, sine square 30 plus cos square 30. Suppose they give you this sum, cos square 30. Then sine square 30 is 1 by 2. Sine square 30 is, so sine 30 is 1 by 2. So, sine square 30 will be 1 by 2 the whole square. Cos square 30 will be root 3 by 2 whole square. Now, what does this become? 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, which is equal to 4, 1 plus 3. So, 4 by 4, that is equal to 1. So, lots of problems on evaluation will come, and you have to understand this by yourself doing the sum. So, for all of you, for Ang, Zion, Sagarika, all of you, Adya, all of you should do this in Anubhav, Astha, all of you should do these questions at present using, even if you know, some of you, these can be done through identities, but I will tell you it is better that you should cross check. All these questions which I am giving you, the answer will be 1, but you try to put in the value and get the answers 1. Most of them, hopefully one of them I will give which is not a 1. One more question I should give you, that is sin 30 into cos 60 plus cos 60 into sin 30. So, students, if you are able to do these sums and if you are able to make the table, then it is very easy for you to do these things. Suppose I rub this off. So, you can on your own do these sums. You can on your own fill up this table on your own and try to do this fast now. So, just check the timing. I am rubbing this off, just this rubbing off will take time. I will take, say for example, keep 30 seconds to make this blank table, and you have a stopwatch and see how fast you can do. Let us try it out, but we will go careful way. So, what we do is we start writing. So, we know that this starts from 0 and ends with 1. So, the middle value sin 30 is 1 by 2, sin 45 is 1 by root 2 and sin 60 is root 3 by 2, isn't it? Then cos will be written reverse way. So, 1 root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2, 0. Then you have to divide sin by cos to get tan. So, 0 by 1 is 0. 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2, 2 to cancel out the denominator. So, we are left with 1 by root 3. These are division of the same term. So, this is 1. Then 2 to cancel out, denominator cancels out. So, numerator is by numerator 3 by 1. So, I write it 3 by. Now, 1 by 0 means what? Undefined. Once you write tan, cot is done. So, cot is just opposite way we have to write what tan values are there. Done. So, see the speed with which we have done. Now, we will reciprocate. Sin is p by h and cosec is h by p. So, first we leave 0, we do this way, 2 by 1, so 2, root 2 by 1, so root 2, 2 by root 3, and this is 1 by 1, so 1. Now, this we can write 0 by 1, so p by h is 0 by 1, 0 can be written as 0 by 1, so p by h is 0 by 1, so h by p will be 1 by 0, that is undefined. Once you have written this, sec can be written this way. And see how many minutes you take. So, you have finished this. So, children, try to do these sums on your own. Most probably all of them will be equal to 1. These are based on some identities which later on you will say, and if you want to know how these some of the values like 60 and 30 I have derived in some of my videos, in that you can see. Thanks a lot.